Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Option Select Podcast. Episode is number 178, according to what that says up there. So,
That's it?
I think so. That's it. That's where we're at.
It's a fair amount.
Yeah. So, man, it's been a long day. So let's try and get through this one. Some D&Ds and stuff. So,
Yeah.
tell me what happened with your week this week there, Steven. What's up, man? Talk to me.
Man, let's see. Where do I begin?
Oh, boy.
No, it's not a whole bunch of shit.
Oh,
It's
I was
just,
like, oh, what happened?
no, just
Like bad stuff is what I thought.
No, hell no, dude. Hell no. Nothing bad ever happens to me.
Cut to you driving home,
Cut to
just
bam,
dying.
fucking car wreck. Like,
What?
goddamn. No,
He said it.
I guess gaming wise, let's say, man, all I did this week was just play World of Warcraft and Multiverses. That's it. They have a Halloween event going on right now, Multiverses.
Nice.
So I'm just playing with that. They got like Halloween skins and stuff.
It's the same ones you talked about last time.
Yeah, because the event just started. So,
Okay.
I'm almost done with the battle pass. I think I'm literally like level 44 out of 50. So I'll definitely be done by the 15th, which is when the season ends.
November 15th?
November 15th.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like they gave everybody a good fair amount of time for the season. It's like whenever you play Fortnite, I feel like in Fortnite they give you a good chunk of
Yeah, we got
weeks
until
at
November.
a time, you know? Like that's pretty good. Whereas I've seen some games, you look at the battle pass and it's like, man, you got to grind because they're not giving you enough time. Yeah.
You have a month.
You have a month. I'm like, oh, man,
seasons don't change in a month. I don't know if y'all are aware of how time works.
They don't. But so I'm almost done with that. So I just been playing. I did have a dude. I had a match, right? And I started with Iron Giant, just trying to do some of the dailies. And I find it really easy to rack up 350 damage with Iron Giant without even trying, you know?
Heavy hitter.
He can.
He's
But
a
with the new
giant.
character Stripe, he gets juggled hard like that. He is the perfect counter to Iron Giant.
Okay.
And so I'm playing the game, and of course the Stripe is there, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. Sure enough, it opens up, and the dude's just literally focus firing me, juggles me, bop, bop, bop. We go back and forth, and I knock him out like maybe twice in the game, but we lose, right?
Okay.
And then we play again, a second set, or a second game, I should say, of the best 2 out of 3. And I switched characters. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to Finn. I don't feel like getting juggled, you know? So I get on Finn. Again, he like targets me. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm ducking, dodging, going all over the place. He knocks me out. Me and my teammate double team him. He gets eliminated, and he spawns in, and he gets caught in a loop by my teammate, right? And all I did was run up to the edge and just hold down special with Finn, and he charges up, and you can just hold it forever if you want.
Oh, wow.
And he does a little mini leap and stabs the ground. And if you fully charge it, it does an armor break and it spikes down. So I timed it perfect to just spike the dude down. Like he had maybe 30 damage on him.
Oh.
And it spiked it, and it knocked him out. Bam, like whatever, right? So again, we lose, right? They got 4 KOs first. We had 3, right? All 3 of them were him. I'm like, whatever. I chalk it up to a loss. I've lost before in this game, right? And I don't take this game that serious. This dude sends me a message.
Oh, boy.
And he's like, hold that L.
Oh, buddy.
And I'm like,
Hold that L, huh? Hold that.
I'm like, relax, scrub.
He literally messaged you to tell you to hold that?
To hold that L. And I'm
Wow.
like, you won, bro. Like, I don't understand.
He's a sore winner, huh? He's like Lewis Hamilton.
Exactly, bro. Like, and I literally say that, like, it's like, relax, scrub. And then he replies back.
1v1 me, bro.
No, I was waiting on that. I honestly was waiting on him to say 1v1 me.
1v1 me, bro. Fuck out of here.
He replies back with something else. He's like, you just mad you lost. I was like, you got carried by your teammate. Right? I was like, you got carried by your teammate. He's like, still fucking won. I was like, damn, bro. Did I get you that bothered that you had to message me off a win? It's like, nah, bro, you're the one that's bothered. I'm like, no. I was like, you took the time to look up my character's name, to type it into the search bar, to send me a message, and then to send that message. And then he's like, damn, a whole ass paragraph. Because I typed it all out, right? And I was
So
like,
he's the type of motherfucker that makes YouTube comments. That's
and
that
then
dude.
I'm like, oh, my bad, dude. My bad, dude. I didn't know you couldn't read. I'm like, fucking scrub. And I kept calling him a scrub or whatever. And
He's like,
anyway,
I'm gonna
we
find out where
come
you live.
fucking full circle in this conversation to the point where he tries to say, you're not even ranked, bro.
Okay.
He's like, you're not even in the top like 1 million or something or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, why are you wasting your time on a fucking casual player? I was like, fucking scrub. And I can't just keep calling him a scrub, dude. And I think that's the part that was getting to him the most. I was like, you're wasting your time talking to a casual player.
Right. Fucking scrub.
I was like, you're the one that's worried about rank and not having a rank and shit. And then eventually it gets to the point where he's like, all right, whatever, man. I want to thank you, though. And then he's like, ... And I literally just ended with, don't.
Don't?
Like, whatever you're about to say, just don't. I don't care. Like, I think he understood that he won, yet I guess, the only time I could think is when I down spiked him.
Right.
That literally stole a life bar off of him.
Right.
Like,
especially at 30 HD.
at, like 30, bro. Like, but he got so upset and bothered that he sent me a message like, bro, what? Like, just move on to the next game. And he's like, oh, you think you're better than what you are? I was like, I never said that, bro. I never said that.
Better than you.
Ever said that. Didn't even say that. Because in reality, he won.
He was playing Stripe.
Good job, dude. Yeah, both games he played Stripe.
Yeah. I would have been like, oh, you're the one playing.
Yeah, and he's like, no, but he's like, you're not even ranked on any of the characters you played. I'm like, okay, cool, dude. Like,
cool story, dude.
Yeah, like I don't care. I play this casually. Like, oh man, that was my favorite interaction throughout the week. And then, of course in WoW, I'm just grinding, doing bullshit ass achievements, trying to just farm some mounts and whatnot. And I did finish up on Andor. I did knock out She-Hulk. Those episodes are like super short, dude. Like super short.
Yeah,
for
like
She-Hulk.
30 minutes.
I feel like somewhere less than 30 minutes, but all right.
It feels like it because you're having so much fun, like going through the episodes. For me, that's
Yeah.
what I thought. Like I was like, oh man, this is just entertaining the whole way through because it wasn't just overly superhero
It wasn't, yeah.
nonsense. And it was like a little bit of dialogue.
To me, it was like a comedy.
Yeah, it was like Ally McBeal, but with She-Hulk in it.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, I love this. This is dope.
I thought it was good. I thought I like how they make fun of and poke fun at the internet.
Oh yeah, with Reddit or
With
like the
anything, bro. Like, and then of course at the very end, not anticlimactic. I guess the climactic part.
Yeah.
Where they were having the meeting or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, those are the internet trolls right there, dude. Like they just try to shit on the show. But it was a good show. And again, I don't know anything about She-Hulk. So I went in and she like broke the fourth wall from the get-go. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I loved it.
I thought it was cool. A lot of cameos.
A lot of them.
It was real good. Real good.
You watch anything else?
I watched House of Dragons. I'm caught up. Season finales today.
Yeah.
It's already been leaked.
I've already watched that.
Yeah. I haven't watched it yet. I didn't watch Ring of Powers yet. I'll probably try to knock that out tonight also. But I got fucking actual work I got to do when I get home.
Yeah,
and the Astros game is delayed, but it's going to start.
20 minutes.
20 minutes? Yeah, 7:30. It got
so
delayed an hour and a half.
Up.
Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up.
We're running out of time.
We ran out of time for today.
Ran out of time.
We'll pick back up next week.
But no, that's it. Just a slow week. Like the week just went by, dude. Like I don't know, just
it wasn't like quick or anything. It was just kind of like an average week for you.
Yeah, like my work days I've noticed go by increasingly quicker now.
Quicker. I would have thought you would have said slower because like you're stuck in the office all day.
See, that's what I thought, but I'm actually doing things in the office.
Oh, okay.
You know, like I'm actually making schedules. I'm fucking shuffling around fucking timesheets, gun forms out the ass. Like, man, they're scared of the fucking government. I'll tell you that. And I've said it before, but again, nobody's coming in to check up on me. Like, I haven't seen my district manager in like 2 weeks. Nice. And he even said that from the get-go. He goes, no, I'm just hands off. Like, it's your store. You run the store how you want to run it.
Just don't fuck up.
Just literally, just don't fuck up.
Yeah.
But he encourages us. Like, we keep having these sales and contests and shit. And we're all in group chats. And we're just shit talking to each other. But like friendly.
Right.
Right. And we can see each other's numbers now. So it's a lot easier to just shit talk on numbers. It's pretty fucking fun, dude.
Suckers.
But I take an hour lunch now. I go at like 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and my day just goes by, dude. Like, fucking love it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad you're
I just
enjoying
miss
the
having
new
Saturdays.
gig.
I ain't gonna lie. I miss having Saturdays. Because Saturday comes around, I'm at work. I'm like this yesterday. Perfect example. You're like, hey, the prelims start early. I'm like, why? And then I realized they're in Abu Dhabi.
Right. They're in UAE.
If I was off, I would have been here.
You would have been here watching it with me.
And we would have did this podcast afterwards.
Yeah. But you got off of work. You're like, I'm too tired, man.
Dude, I was.
We can do it.
It's not that I was tired. It's just I felt like I didn't have enough time to unwind.
Right. Well, we can do it Thursdays as well if you want to do that. Because I get off at 2, by the way.
And I'm off that day.
And you're just off. So
yeah,
like
my normal day off is Tuesday.
But then we don't have as much news throughout the like, because some of this news comes in like Friday, Saturday. And I'm
I feel like a lot of it hits Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like,
But I think, I mean, if you want to try it, I'm down to try it.
Try it next time.
I feel like if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Well, I know next weekend.
We're doing Renfest. So we might need to do
Saturday
it
you're doing Renfest, right?
Yeah.
So most likely you're going to do it Sunday
or Thursday. Yeah. Something like that. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll get there.
We'll probably just do like an extended break into Thursday and try that.
Yeah, we can do that.
No, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We try whatever.
But
so you watched She-Hulk. You enjoyed it, right?
I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. Movie wise, I saw Black Adam.
Yeah. I saw it too. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
It's your favorite comic book character, obviously.
Obviously, I have it tattooed on my arm.
Tattooed on his arm.
I've definitely been a fan of Black Adam long before, and I'm a fan of The Rock also.
Right, of course.
Obviously, wrestling fan growing up. I still watch wrestling to this day. It could have been a different actor, and I still would have been hyped for the movie.
Right.
But I also went in with lower expectations because of the way DC movies are. They're just not the greatest in the world. It's like 1 in 4 is a solid movie, you know? But this one, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it.
It, first and foremost, it did the biggest opening weekend of The Rock's career as a leading man at like 30 million.
Jeez.
Which is not bad, but I'm assuming that they spent more money than 30 million on it.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
It also... everybody's mad because like the critics are giving it like 50s, like out of 100 or whatever, like 5 out of 10 or whatever, but like everybody that goes to see it, like as a normal person, not even as like a Black Adam fan, just as a normal person
like
going,
just
to
the
see
general audience,
because I don't know shit about Black Adam, but I went to go have a good theater experience because. To be honest, there's nothing. I had a great time.
Exactly.
Because there's nothing else out in the theaters right now.
Yeah, none.
Nothing. Everybody's going to see that other horror movie where people are like throwing up in the aisles and shit. And I'm like, I don't really want to do that. I want to go hang out and watch a good a good action flick.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what I saw. And I was not, I mean, like I didn't get bored. It was always something happening in between. Like I felt like I couldn't get up and go use the restroom because I was going to miss a fight scene.
Yeah.
I was going to miss a fight scene. And the fight scenes were pretty dope. It felt like he was the Flash in the first fight scene with as himself or whatever.
Yeah, I mean he does have super speed.
The little plot twist for him was pretty dope. Not that it was anything crazy. Like,
did it get you?
No, not at all. Like it was pretty catchable.
Yeah, it got more. So I'm like, how'd you not see it, dude?
Yeah.
He goes. Honestly, I just forgot about that part. I'm like, oh, because it did.
Don't give too much away.
No, I'm not, because it does set it up earlier in the movie. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
But the graphics were pretty dope. Him with the cloak on, I thought was way
better.
Way better without the cloak.
Uh-huh.
He just looked more menacing without with the cloak on his head. It looked freaking badass. Like his whole costume looked really cool.
Yeah.
Way more so than Shazam's costume, which is just red and gold. But this one had like texture to it, like hieroglyphics.
Yes, hieroglyphics, yeah.
It looked freaking badass. So I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing the trailer for Shazam 2 at the beginning of it as well. Because I actually enjoyed Shazam, like not knowing anything about Shazam or his brothers or sisters or whatever either. like I just had a good time being in that experience. So I'm excited for the second one. And then of course they showed off the Wakanda Forever trailer as well. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that too.
And but yeah, no, I had a great movie going experience. We saw it at the Regal Theaters in a VIP, so we had unlimited.
Man, they haven't shut that bitch down yet.
Popcorn and Coke, and we had the nice reclining chairs and everything. Nice. So it was really nice to see, and just all around like good time, man. I had a blast watching it, dude. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed it, and it lived up to the Black Adam.
Yeah,
for you as a fan.
As a fan, yeah, definitely, I enjoyed the shit out of it. Morris is like, I hate how just indestructible he was. I'm like,
I mean, you're gonna hate Superman.
He is literally,
or
Superman, bro,
or the Hulk.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna like any one of these characters. Yeah, they're literally indestructible.
Yeah, he does not like those type of characters. I'm like, I get it.
So now that you've seen, I mean, I hate to I wanted to go back to She-Hulk just for a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Out of all the cameos, right? Most of them were pretty cool. Yeah. But what did you think about Hulk's side tangent towards the end there? Like it was like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Of his, I mean, as part of the comic book lore or whatever.
Yes.
How do you think they're going to implement that character going in the future?
No idea.
Yeah. He's definitely going to have to take the place of
Hulk.
Well, I thought She-Hulk was supposed to take the place of the Hulk, but apparently not.
They can fight alongside each other.
Right. And then also Matt Murdock reprising his role as Daredevil, because we all know Daredevil season 3 or 4 is coming, actually.
Yeah. I liked it. I definitely enjoyed Matt Murdock in it. And I like that he hooks up with her.
Yeah. He's super suave, bro. I was like,
he is.
I want to fuck him.
Like, I knew that going into, like, She-Hulk, that she does, and this is going to sound fucking horrible, but she does get around. But, I mean, hey, she enjoys it. She enjoys it. I'm not going to fucking knock it. Because I even told Morris this. I was like, the one comic I did read that was like a storyline for She-Hulk was she was defending Kane Marco, who is the Juggernaut. She defended him in court, and he's a big dude without the crystal to make him the Juggernaut. And of course she gets him off the case or whatever, like wins or whatever.
And she gets him off?
And then she gets him off.
Ah, dude, who's going with it?
And in the panel, in the scene, it's just him laying there. He's just got a sheet on, and it's her in She-Hulk form, obviously. And she's there, and they're talking, and he's just a stupid meathead, dude.
Of course.
And she's kind of like, oh, well, you can leave anytime you want. Like, she just wants him strictly for the fact that he's a big dude, and he's probably well hung. But then she's like, she looks at him, right? Hold on. She looks at him, and she's like, you're Kane Marco, right? He's like, well, yeah. Who else would I be? He goes, you're the Juggernaut, right? And he's like, yeah. He goes, if you're the Juggernaut, then who is that? And it pans up the next comic panel, and it's a dude that literally looks like the Juggernaut walking in her backyard. And Kane Marco's like, the fuck? And he's quickly trying to get his clothes on and shit. And then he goes like toe to toe with his clone, essentially, but it's not really a clone. And he goes into a side story. And that's all I knew, because it goes into a cliffhanger where he hits the Juggernaut and he like doesn't phase him. And the fake Juggernaut one shots him. And then she's like, oh, guess it's my turn. And that's where the comic book ended. But that's the only thing I saw of She-Hulk.
Right. Of She-Hulk
beforehand going into the TV show. But somebody had said that she likes to sleep around. And I'm like, okay. And somebody told me she had hooked up with Daredevil in one of the other comics too.
Right.
But he's a man whore too. Like he just...
I mean, yeah, I feel like he's with charming. You know what's crazy is like
Elektra and all that shit too. Like damn,
watching Matt Murdock. After it's been so long since I've seen the Daredevil series. I was just kind of like, man, that boy is mad charming, bro.
Yeah,
like, for a guy who can't see or whatever,
dude.
My man was like,
he's like, I can hear all their heartbeats, including yours. It's like beating faster. She's like, what? Yeah. Like, it's fucking solid, dude. He's just a good character. Like,
and him as Matt Murdock is just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm definitely glad they're bringing that show back. Definitely
for season 2, right?
No, I'm talking about Daredevil 2.
For season 4?
Yeah.
But they're also doing She-Hulk season 2 as well.
They are. Oh, they have to. Like, I feel like it did better
really
than what they thought. Yeah.
I think, man, if they get away from these movies and they just go into these series that actually like flesh out the characters. I think is way better for me in general.
I've been saying that with X-Men.
Oh, that
They
would be
need
so
to
good.
not do an X-Men movie right off the bat.
But you saw the which one was it? What was the one before She-Hulk? Miss Marvel. Did you watch that one?
Did not watch that one yet.
Okay, so
not as good.
It isn't.
Okay,
it's good, but it's just not as good. But there's a thing they call Miss Marvel. They call her that she has like a mutated gene, and the only tie-in was like they say, "Oh, you have a mutated gene," and after they say like mutated gene, all you hear is the little X-Men music, and that's the only tie-in. And I'm like, oh, but my ears perked up. Alice was like, "What was that?" She doesn't.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know like that song or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, my ears just perked up. I'm like, oh, they're gonna do it. Are they gonna start tying in the mutants now? What's gonna happen?
Well, they can't until 2025.
2025.
Yeah.
But I mean, they could. Yeah.
They can name drop and use some stuff, but they can't.
Well, how does Deadpool still get around that? Because it's Sony.
I don't think Deadpool's Sony.
Oh, Fox.
It's Fox. But
Fox owns
X-Men.
Yeah, Fox owns X-Men, but Disney owns Fox.
Right, but they still have a current contract with those characters under the little bullshit act or whatever.
Okay.
Which is why it's been delayed so far. Like, we're legit probably not getting an actual X-Men movie until like 2029.
But we're getting Deadpool with Logan.
With Logan. Again, that character's on loan.
Hugh Jackman.
And it doesn't make any sense because even Deadpool's like, you're dead, bro. Like, it's going to be funny. Somebody said it like the Logan is in a different timeline or some shit.
But we've had Logan, we had Mega Teenage Mutant, what is it? Megasonic Warhead, whatever. We had Colossus, Cable.
All these people from X-Men. Yeah.
Yeah. We need.
But what's funny about Miss Marvel and it hitting that theme, Rogue gets a ton of her powers from Miss Marvel.
Really?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
But it's supposed to be Miss Marvel, the blonde one, Carol Danvers. Yeah, she ends up touching her, but because her power is it's Kree and cosmic, and it ended up being permanent for Rogue instead of just being temporary. When she touches it, it's temporary. But with whatever reason, hitting with the power cosmic along with the Kree, she touched it. She gained permanent flight, permanent super strength.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Yeah,
she can hold that.
Exactly. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
I just hope they get somebody better looking than fucking Anna Paquin. That chick was not attractive whatsoever.
I hope that they do the X-Men justice because they haven't been done justice at all, except for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
And it's weird because, and I've asked people this question. I don't know if I've asked you, because the reason I think it should be a TV show is there's too many good X-Men characters.
Correct.
To slam into one movie.
Correct.
So let's say they start with the movie and you only get 5 to 6 X-Men.
Which is the original. It was 5, right? 5 or
in the
4?
Original, I think it was 5. But in the original, there's no Wolverine.
Correct.
Right, so...
You had Beast, Angel, Cyclops, Jean Grey...
And Bobby Drake.
Iceman. And Iceman, right?
Yeah.
That was it. That's the original 5.
Right, it is. But it's not cool. For like a current movie nowadays, that's not good enough.
Well, what they should do is do a
because
TV series.
You can't do it without Wolverine now.
They should have separate TV series that focus on, like they should have a Cyclops show and a Wolverine show, or like an X-Men show or whatever. And then whenever it all culminates, and then they release a movie.
Yeah.
But then if they release a movie without giving any backwards content, like if people don't have Disney Plus and watch the show, then they kind of lose it. Yeah. So I mean, I could see where like there's pros and cons to all of it.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I mean, to me, I thought it would be kind of cool thing for them to do, especially with the X-Men. And the X-Men, they always had 2 teams. It was always gold and blue.
Right.
So obviously, gold was Cyclops led, and then gold was, I think, led by Storm.
You said gold twice.
Okay. So one was blue, one was gold, one was Scott Summers, the leader. The other one was Storm because she was the other veteran on the team.
Right.
And obviously, Wolverine's with Storm because he can't work with Scott.
Right. You got a problem.
They got problems. They're fighting over the same, piece. Whatever.
I mean,
it is what it is, bro.
Go hook up with She-Hulk.
I mean, she made her choice.
She could just go hook up with She-Hulk, though. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'd watch that. Anyway, they should literally just run 2 TV shows at the same time.
Gold team, blue team?
Yeah, X-Men Gold Team, X-Men Blue Team.
Okay.
And then every now and then just have a crossover episode. Like, each season, each TV show is 12 episodes, but in episode 4, it's a crossover.
That'd be
right,
dope.
and then episode 8 is a crossover, but then they culminate to do their own thing,
right?
Or they can culminate at the end to do one thing,
right?
But then it's just how you get more character development, more character background, and then you just slam them all in a fucking movie later on.
Yeah,
with
I'd also like
everybody
to see,
else and their mama.
I'd also like to see the villains redone as well, because I feel like Magneto was done really well, but like Sabretooth wasn't.
No,
like,
the Liv Schreiber one was good, but the original was garbage. I didn't like that dude.
Yeah. I mean, just, a couple of the other, I would like to see an Onslaught. That's where the name comes from.
Yeah.
But Apocalypse, like an actual, like a legit Apocalypse.
But a good one, especially for like a starter villain.
Sinister.
For the X-Men is Mr. Sinister.
Mr. Sinister. That'd be dope. Or Omega Red, right? What's his name? Omega Red?
You could have Omega Red definitely for fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'd be some, like, just like, if they just did a movie, not a movie, but like a show just on like the actual like comic book way that Logan becomes Logan.
Mm-hmm.
You could even start before he becomes Weapon X.
Yeah.
Or whatever, like that whole.
Because he's been around since like fucking 1800s.
1700s.
Yeah, he's old as fuck, dude.
And he's considered the original. No, not the
original. No, he's not the original.
Apocalypse is the original mutant, correct?
But well, it depends on who you talk to.
Yeah.
The original was Apocalypse, which is his name, in Sabat Noor, which is like the first or whatever.
Right.
But some people call what's his name? The Submariner. God damn, what is his name? Namor. The Submariner.
Oh, Namor.
They consider him the first mutant.
Oh, okay.
But
Aquaman.
if Apocalypse is around Egyptian time, 1,000 years ago, like I'm gonna assume it's that guy. He's the first.
Let's say 3,000.
Yeah, let's just say.
Ago.
Yeah, it
is
a
long time ago.
It's a long time ago, bro. But anyway.
Long tangent
that was
there.
Random tangent, bro. But man, I love fucking X-Men, dude.
Yeah,
to me, I love the X-Men way more than the Avengers.
Oh, they're definitely higher ranked.
They're more powerful. I can tell you that much.
Oh,
yeah. Don't even get into that conversation with me.
Speaking
right
of
now.
Avengers,
because I'll shut that whole damn Avengers team
helmet?
down with one person.
You like my War Machine helmet?
I did see you got that, dude. Like, can you literally put that on?
You can literally put it on.
Jeez,
the visor comes off and everything.
Where'd you get that at?
So we had there was a bar that was opening up in Houston.
Okay.
And it was a Marvel themed bar, like a comic book themed bar.
Shit.
And they branded it as a. Anyway, so Disney popped in, shut it down. They had bought all this merchandise, and like we were servicing that account. It wasn't mine, but somebody else was servicing that account. And so like they had just a bunch of merchandise that they couldn't sell. They had to give away. So they gave away a bunch of the stuff to our company. One of our managers got that, and he's okay. Just imagine Copeland at 25 years old.
Oh Lord,
that is this manager. It looks exactly like Copeland. Same body type, same hairstyle, same beard style, everything.
Bald.
Just imagine Copeland at 25.
Yeah,
this is what this gentleman looks like. Same height.
Lord.
Played football in college.
Jeez.
All that stuff.
Oof.
So he had that helmet sitting up there.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What are you gonna do with that, dude? It's just sitting up there collecting dust." And he goes, "I don't know, man. I can't wear it. You want it?" And I was like, yeah, I sure do.
Yeah,
I'll take it. War Machine's one of my faves, dude.
War Machine's fucking awesome, dude.
So that helmet you can actually put on and everything. Yeah.
Even if you never wear it, it's just dope to have. It's a fucking iron. Yeah. It's a fucking.
That's fucking dope.
War Machine helmet, dude. That's badass.
So, but yeah, I mean, I'm in agreement. Yeah. Freaking, they need to do the X-Men justice.
Fuck yeah.
And then there's also the alternate timelines as well. You had X-Men Alpha. You had oh man, there's also
there's just so much they can do with the X-Men. Like there's so many. Like god damn, dude.
I mean, they've already been digging pretty deep, right?
Oh yeah, like, for the Marvel side, they're definitely digging if they're giving characters like She-Hulk a TV show, you know. I mean, but again, it turned out really, really good. Who knew that you wanted a comedic-esque lawyer sitcom show? True. I didn't know I needed that, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got it, you know?
Right.
But I feel like there's definitely some characters out there, X-Men-wise, that they can just have their own TV show. Like, you could literally do just Cyclops, Scott Summers, and have the bad guy be Mr. Sinister. And then they bring in his two brothers, because Scott Summers has two brothers. So.
Yeah.
You bring them in, and then you go to the Apocalypse, the Days of Future Past timeline, where Cable's from.
Right.
You know who Cable is, right? He's Cyclops' son.
Right.
Yeah. and then he takes care of a little girl that becomes Hope Summers, but then he goes back in time to the prime timeline 616 universe and brings Hope Summers back to give all the mutants their power back after Scarlet Witch took it all. Like, it just gets so stupid ass in depth. Like, it's convoluted to a point also. But I think that's what I like about it, because you can make it so much like a Game of Thrones. Yeah. Where it's just political intrigue with the bloodlines and everything. Mm-hmm. But yeah. I don't know. I'm ready for some X-Men shit.
So you played some, to bring it all back full circle. You played some WoW.
Played some WoW.
Multiverses.
Yep.
You watched.
Still waiting on Black Adam and Multiverses.
We all thought it was coming out this week, but it did not.
I did. I thought it was, but it's Halloween, so they're doing. I'm waiting to after the Halloween, I'm sure.
You watched Black Adam in theaters opening night. You saw She-Hulk in a week. Good job.
Yeah.
And you're gonna catch Game of Thrones tonight. We played D&D today.
Yeah.
And we also have an Astros game starting right now.
Yep.
Right now. Is there anything else that you did this week?
I don't know. What am I missing?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
I feel like I'm missing something. You're going to tell me what it is. Go.
I don't know what it is.
Okay, I don't know either. No, that was it. What about you?
Oh, man.
Quick, 2 minutes.
Work was fine. Gaming, no, work was actually all right. As far as entertainment, we started the series The Watcher on Netflix, which has been pretty good so far, but I've heard bad things about the ending.
What is The Watcher about?
It's about it's basically Amityville horror. Like people buy a house and they think it's haunted or something.
Okay. Yeah, some girl at work was talking about it.
So we started that show. We watched Game of Thrones season finale already because it got leaked.
Damn.
So I know what happened. Spoiler alert. I'm not going to tell you.
The White Walkers.
The White Walkers show up
in a couple hundred years.
But it was a solid show for the season finale, not series finale. We saw Black Adam in theaters as well. I had a good time watching that. So that was like entertainment, nothing too crazy. I watched the race today while we were playing D&D, which was probably not the best thing, but we still ended up winning and not dying, which is always good.
Yep.
Next time I'm gonna follow my evil tendencies.
Oof.
And just do what I want to do.
Just kill that small child.
Kill the child. Kill the child. Spare
Guess
the
what?
town.
She died anyway.
But we don't know. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, she did.
I'm just saying.
True.
Somebody said kill the child. We didn't, and the child died anyway. We're like, oh, okay, cool.
And she got sacrificed to something to happen. And
something happened. We don't know yet. Cliffhanger.
So next time I'm just gonna kill the child. As far as gaming is concerned, I played Overwatch and I did my placement matches, and I feel like I won a majority of those. And I was probably the best healer on the team most of the time, and it placed me in Bronze 1.
It's where you belong, bro.
Right. Immediately uninstalled the game.
Who's your boy that Sleps?
Sleps plays
Platinum?
a different. He made
no.
Platinum.
Who's your
1.
boy that was Platinum?
He's Platinum now. Yeah.
No, whenever it was Sleps.
Yeah, Carlos.
Yeah. Oh, so just me and Carlos are good enough to be Platinum, but not you.
I don't play DPS. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's harder for support. But I was like, you're gonna.
It's harder for support.
You're gonna
it's
put
not.
me. You're gonna put me at Bronze 1
where you belong, scrub. Yeah.
But Bronze, like the tier system is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 now. So it goes. You know how it's like.
So it puts you in the
highest tier.
Tier of bronze.
So moving up to silver.
So how do you get into silver?
You have to win 7 games in a row.
Oh, out of 10, right? I'm assuming placement's still
7
10?
out of no. You either win 7 or you lose 20. If you lose 20, it bumps you down. If you win 7, it bumps you up.
No, for your original placement.
Oh, for the original placement, it used to just be
10 games, right? How many is it now?
It doesn't. It's the same way. So you either win all 7 or a mixture of wins and losses over 20 games or 27. It could be up to 27 games, 26 games actually. Because if you win 1 and lose 10 in a row, and then you win the rest of the 6,
oh, damn, that's weird.
You have to win 7 or lose 20, whichever one comes first.
Jeez. Okay.
And then you get
in theory, if you'd have won all 7,
I feel like I won all of them except for 1.
Except for 1,
yeah.
That's probably why I put you.
It was like the first one, and I was like,
Well, silver to me in most games that have matchmaking, silver seems to be where the vast majority of player bases are.
Right.
You know.
But it was like. But I was like, always.
So maybe you're just not as good as you think you are support wise.
I was having like the most heals in the game, like all that stuff. Like, anyway, it was just I was like, you know what, uninstall. So that game's gone. And then I bought Modern Warfare 2.
It's free, right?
Yeah, it's free.
And you're playing it on PC?
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna go install it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna play
matches?
support.
Support.
All support.
Healer.
Healer.
Straight healer. You'll get into games instantly.
Oh, I know I will because somebody was complaining like,
yeah, that's the thing.
There's not enough support, and they were fucking it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
why
I'm
would
gonna
they
see if I can get higher than bronze.
Go ahead.
On my first playthrough.
Go ahead.
Is the little skater boy still there?
Yeah, his name is Lucio.
Yeah, I don't remember their names.
He was a skater boy.
She said, "See you later, boy." Anyway, I like to play him as my
yeah, he's dope.
Support.
He's fun.
I'm
gonna
be real honest. I played maybe 30 games with that kid. Still couldn't tell you what I'm supposed to do, what I'm not. All I know is one thing speeds up, one thing heals.
Yep, you stay off the ground,
and all I do is just back and forth. Anytime it's all cool, anytime anything's on cooldown, I just do other things. Oh, that's off cooldown? Hit the button. I don't know what it does.
Yep, exactly.
I just make sure I feel like it's just brain dead, stupid easy.
It's exactly what you're supposed to do.
And you got only bronze?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. Cool.
Anyway,
yeah. So you uninstalled it.
Uninstalled it.
You didn't buy the battle pass, I assume?
Nah, I did not.
Okay.
I was on like level 30 of the battle pass, I believe. Out of
shit.
80. Without
80
the
levels?
20%. Yeah, without the
Damn.
20% increase that you get from buying the battle pass.
Mm.
So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather play Fortnite, to be honest.
Yeah.
Or Call of Duty.
Yeah.
To me, is more fun. So I ended up buying Call of Duty because of that. And I've been having a blast with the campaign because the campaign's in early access right now.
Yeah.
I did the little intro mission, which did not include any shots whatsoever.
None. Yeah.
But it's just beautiful.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
looking at the
gorgeous.
game
It's a
is
gorgeous ass game.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
So the sound is really well done.
Yes.
All the weapon fires and stuff like that, they sound really good. That missile, when it took off, it literally rumbled the entire
controller.
No, it rumbled the entire room with the subsystem. You didn't hear it?
Oh, yeah.
We're
No, it
like
did.
in rocket ship.
When it lit, and then when it exploded on impact, I was like, that's unnecessary. Like, it was fucking loud.
It was like the shockwaves. You're like, what the hell?
It was pretty good. It's pretty good.
The sound is really good in that game.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous ass game. Like you said, when you load it in, and first thing you do is you just aim it at a rock, and I'm like, yep, everything's
looking real nice.
It's looking real good. I can count the layer sediments of the rock. I'm like, God damn,
that rock is 1,000.
Yeah, shit.
I also been playing some God of War, trying to complete that. I'm going to get the chisel right now. So I'm like underneath the giant, trying to get that chisel piece. So I would say like I'm like a quarter of the way through the game, maybe a little bit more. I got a few more weeks.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 more weeks. So trying to knock that out. After I complete the Call of Duty campaign. But just the campaign alone was worth it. So far it's been action packed nonstop.
Yeah.
I played for 2 or 3 hours. You've had your nighttime infill mission. You've had your AC-130 escort mission. You had your sniper mission with like the ghillie suit.
Yeah.
You've had your Flavella mission. Like it's all there, man. It's different story altogether, but I'm enjoying it thus far. I'm kind of glad I picked it up. I want to see what the multiplayer is like. I know you said you didn't enjoy it, but I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then see what Warzone's all about. And I want to see that Tarkov style thing that they got going on as well.
Yeah, that's going to be the fun part. Yeah. Dark Zone.
Yeah. Oh, so they're copying the Division. Got it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So yeah, I want to check all those things out, see what's going on there. But trying to complete God of War, trying to complete Call of Duty. I'm hoping to do both of those this week. I want to do a little bit more streaming. I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I need to get back on that. Get back to it. And that's about my entire week, man. I didn't really do much.
Yeah.
We did, like I said, we did D&D today. I only got hit once for half my life. And we got...
Which he took on purpose.
On purpose.
He's like, I got enough to spare.
I got it.
Meanwhile, I'm over here dying, bro.
Yeah. Rolling that ones, baby.
Rolling that ones.
But then we got, this upcoming weekend, we're going to be going to Renaissance Festival. And then you got to decide whenever we're going on a Sunday. Because that's the only day you're off. Sucks.
I mean, I'm off on a Thursday.
But the Renaissance Festival does not exist on Thursdays.
Does not exist.
So anyway, That was about it for my week, man. I don't have really anything coming up this week, minus the what's it called, Renaissance Festival, and just trying to complete those 2 games that I just talked about. So, Fortnite here and there, just trying to do my dailies. Nothing too crazy, but let's get into it, man. What do you want me to bring up to the top of the list here?
Let's see. Top of the list, since you were talking about it's one of the games that you're trying to complete, God of War.
The top of the list, as I look over at his list, it's got one thing on it.
I only got one thing, bro. It's a good one, though.
Okay.
Especially for you.
Okay.
Because Ragnarok, unlike Gotham Knights, that's locked at 30.
Oh.
You can play the game in 4K 30 FPS, 60 FPS, and they have a FPS performance mode that syncs to 120 hertz monitors.
Right. It doesn't actually output 120 FPS. It will just
syncs to it.
Syncs to it, which means it's gonna do 60 and it could go over, but it's gonna do 60 basically is what they're saying.
Okay.
But it's
I thought that was unlocked. It's better than 30.
Way better than 30. Yeah. If they would have just released it with 30, I would have been like canceling my pre-order.
Damn.
I'd been like, I'm out. I'll wait for this one to come out on PC.
I don't need this on my computer.
Yeah, I'll wait for this to come out on PC. Thank you very much. Also on the God of War tip, stay away from anything God of War for like the next, until the game comes out, or actually until after you complete the game, because
copies.
Yeah, there's some copies out in the wild right now. So if you do not want to know what's going on in the story, which I don't
either.
Yeah, I'm staying the hell off of God of War Reddit. Because same thing that happened. Like I was just cruising Reddit, and then all of a sudden I started seeing scenes that I had not seen in Game of Thrones. So I was like, the hell? And I went and looked it up, and it was like, oh, it leaked already. I was like, okay, just gonna download that and watched it, and I had a good time.
Pirated it?
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I got it from the HBO Max website.
Oh, okay.
Where do you think everybody else got it from? Just stay away from any kind of like spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, just stay off of Reddit, especially the PlayStation and the God of War subreddits, because I would hate for that game to get spoiled for people, especially before it's even out, man. That's
the worst part about it, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There's going to be assholes out there that are going to leak it, make memes and shit, and you're going to be like, what is this meme from? And you're going to fucking end up getting something spoiled.
Yeah, so stay away from all that.
Never fails, man.
Stay away from all that nonsense, man. I'm being very vigilant.
Yes.
I'm trying to stay with. That's why I'm like, I'm just going to play Call of Duty. I need something to distract me.
Yeah, something just
I'm just going to play something else instead of being on the internet and searching Reddit for whatever reason. What else did you have for God of War? Anything?
That was it, bro.
That was it? That's your whole news?
That's my whole news,
dude.
Bro.
All right, guys. Welcome to the OS Onslaught podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, let's talk some Bayonetta. So there's a couple things that happened. Saturday or Sunday after we did the podcast, it popped up that the director from Bayonetta just like straight up just deleted his Twitter.
Yeah.
After all the backlash.
Damn.
And then after that, Platinum Games put out Jennifer Hale put out a statement saying that she was not allowed to talk about it. She's under NDA, but whatever happened, but she's just not going to talk about it.
Right.
Then Platinum Games put out a statement saying, we stand with whatever Jennifer Hale said.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. But then Bloomberg comes out and they put out a whole ass article, dude. So we all know what we talked about last week, that they only offered Helena Taylor like $4,000 to do the entire role. She said she rejected the lowball offer and whatnot. But Bloomberg has documentation, right, that says she was offered $3,000 to $4,000 for 5 sessions for 4 hours in the studio. So for 20 hours, they were going to pay her $4,000.
$4,000,
yeah. I'm sorry. No. 5 sessions at $4,000 a piece. So she was going to get $20,000 for 20 hours worth of work. So $1,000 an hour.
$1,000 an hour.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Right. But the lady still turned it down. She's still sticking to her guns. And they said, which would make the total for, at least like $20,000. And then in response, they said that Taylor, who was the original voice actress for Bayonetta, had asked for a 6-figure sum, $100,000, plus residuals on the game. So Platinum basically said, nah,
Go fuck yourself.
we're going to go with Jennifer Hale here. And that's what they did.
If she were smart, she would have just taken the original offer, but still asked for residuals.
Yeah.
You know, or ask for royalties or something. That way you can constantly, like, you take the initial chunk of money up front, but then in the long run, you're just constantly making more and more money on it, more and more money.
Right.
On it, you know.
So,
learn to negotiate, dummy.
You negotiate. So Brian Deckard, who acted in, and I'm reading directly from a Bloomberg article here, who acted in Cyberpunk 2077 and Red Dead Redemption 2, said he was offered $4,000 to work on a non-union project for a big budget game. So it sounds about par.
Par for the course.
And then Sean Chiplock, who voiced 3 characters in the Nintendo blockbuster Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, said he was paid $3,000 for that job. So that's about par.
Yeah.
Right?
Sounds like it.
So the Nintendo Switch, it goes on to give numbers. So whenever Bayonetta 2 released in 2018, it sold just over 1 million copies. Far fewer than anything else Nintendo has, of course. For Bayonetta 3, the acting costs were higher than other projects because the studio relied upon union performers. And most of them were paid about $900 for a 4-hour work session, plus bonuses. So the prominent actors usually make more. But I mean, like, for anybody that wants a good read, I'll post this Bloomberg article in the show notes so you can check it out. But basically saying that Helena Taylor was full of shit.
Damn.
And she lied. But, Taylor basically stuck to her guns the entire way. She's like, nope, what I said was true. And it's everybody else who's wrong. And yeah. So those are the 2 things that happened with Bayonetta after all that backlash and nonsense. And I mean, I wouldn't boycott like a game just because they swapped voice actors at all. Like if I was gonna buy Halo, if there was a brand new Halo from Bungie was coming out next week, and they were like, oh, we couldn't pay the voice of Cortana enough, whose voice I love.
Yeah.
By the way, she's got a great voice. Because they didn't want to pay her enough money, and we just got another actress who was gonna do it. I'd be like, okay,
cool.
But she's not the same voice. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
Doesn't change the fact that I still enjoy a game for what it is, right?
Still love Master Chief.
So, and even if they swapped out Master Chief, I'd be like, okay. He says like 3 words the entire.
Right.
Whenever they swapped out David Hayter for, what's his fucking face? Oh my God! In the Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pains, Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Whenever they swapped, I did not care.
Didn't care. Yeah,
I love Snake. I love that game. Yeah. So it wasn't not gonna deter me at all. Stop yawning, dude. I swear to God.
Nobody knows I was yawning.
Wake up, dude. We all heard it, dude. We all heard the noise come out of your mouth.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Next on the docket here is we got the DualSense Edge. Got a launch date.
Oh shit.
And a launch price. You ready?
Oh Lord, here we go.
January 26th.
All right, first quarter.
2023.
Yeah.
For $200.
Huh?
Two hundy sticks.
Hell no, bro.
2 hundy sticks, which is $30 more than the elite controller.
Right.
Right.
It's by the elite.
Yeah, true. If you're only gonna play on PC and Xbox, but so you get the whole controller, the charging case, the case, all that good stuff. $2, which I believe is a Sony tax.
Yep.
They know that they could charge more for something because people will buy it, i.e. me, and they'll make their money.
Yeah.
For sure. So, well, I mean, would you buy that controller for $2?
Nope.
No? Even if you had a PS5? And
nope.
I mean, this one was $180, I believe.
Which one's that one?
The Scuff?
The Scuff? No.
Yeah.
I mean, I did buy the Astro one for my PS4.
But that
was $200 when I
Was it $200?
When I bought it, yeah, it was $200.
Jesus, I don't remember that. Was it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, but you wouldn't buy it?
Yeah, now that I think about it. No, but the thing is,
Wait, go back, bro. Come back.
no, I probably would buy it.
I
God
would buy
damn,
it.
dude, I would.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Why are you sitting there trying to lie?
Having extra paddles is just good.
Yeah,
That's the one I'd get. Whatever gives me more buttons and paddles is what I'm buying.
For sure.
It just.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm gonna probably end up pre-ordering it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm full in on that. First of all, I love the PS5 DualSense controller anyway.
Yeah,
it's a phenomenal controller, and I kind of want to get my hands on this new one just to test it against the scuff there, see which one I like best. But yeah, man, I'm excited. January 26th, so Christmas ideas for your
Christmas
boy.
ideas.
$200.
It's not even gonna be out.
It doesn't matter.
Just out January. You have to wait till next Christmas.
Just give me the pre-order now.
I don't know what that means.
And I'll pick it up whenever the day is.
No, I'm
arrives.
done pre-ordering.
Okay.
Done.
After Call of Duty.
Call of Duty
Ruined it for you, huh? Not Cyberpunk.
No, not Cyberpunk. They redeemed themselves.
Somewhat.
In my eyes.
Okay.
So I love them again.
So Comcast was in the process of like redoing G4 TV for those that still watch cable, and they decided to pull the plug on that.
I mean, G4 been around for a while, right?
It had been, and then they kind of went away, and then they got rebranded as something else, and then they were trying to bring it back as a cable channel again. And
so is G4 staying around, or
no? It's done. They pulled the plug
on the TV part.
G4 TV. Yeah, no, it had gone away for many years.
Right, when they brought it back,
they brought it back like a year and a half ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but was it on TV?
Yeah.
I thought it was just on like the internet and shit.
It wasn't. I thought it was on TV.
Fuck if I know. I mean, I've only ever watched like random ass clips.
But you don't even have cable anyway, right?
Nobody has cable, dude. Who the fuck has cable? That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't think it was on cable.
Oh, I think it was.
I thought it was just on this.
Yeah, it was
internet. Dude. I thought they had a website
nationwide.
That's dumb, dude.
Oh wait, no, it was on. Hold on, let me go back here. I had the website.
Like a platform that wasn't cable, right?
Yeah, it was on. Yeah, it was. As far as what I could see on here, it was on cable.
Okay. Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's it averaged 1,000 viewers on cable.
Jeez,
that's why it shut down.
No shit.
I mean, I also didn't even know it was back.
I knew it was back. I've been knowing it was back, only because I know, one of the wrestlers, he's on it. Like he's on the TV show.
What wrestler is that?
Xavier Woods.
What's he do? I mean, like, what was he doing on the show?
He's just one of the hosts. Like they grabbed just random hosts and they just had them in different segments.
Oh, okay.
Depending on what the segments were, and
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. But yeah, so they it was not doing well.
Yeah,
obviously. So they pulled the plug, and so that's gonna be gone hopefully for forever, and it never comes back because nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
But also speaking of pulling the plug, we all know Stadia is going away beginning of the year.
R.I.P. Stadia.
And the guy, that one gamer that had like 6,000 hours in Red Dead Redemption 2.
Gone, deleted.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Rockstar actually saved his save.
Yeah.
And they were able to transfer it over to the PC version.
Yeah?
Yeah. So,
just his, though? They're like, fuck everybody else?
Pretty much. I mean, nobody else had 6,000 fucking hours.
Well, there's a guy out there with like 4, and he's like, what about me?
Nah, you're not more.
4,000.
6,000 is more than 4, bro.
Yeah.
You're not as important.
Start
See
over.
ya, nerd.
Start over. Here's a fucking brown horse. Like, no.
With the slowest stats. Oh, I got to replay that game, dude. That game is so good. Anyway.
First one's solid.
Yeah. They need to remake that, but they pulled the plug on that too.
No, they did, yeah. Bastards.
So Rockstar ended up saving that player's save.
Nice.
Hopefully
he's gonna put another 6,000 hours into it.
Well, basically, like, why wouldn't they have like an ability to especially for all those players that were playing solely on Stadia, just on any game, not just Red Dead Redemption 2, but just like any game. Like, why isn't it not possible to like download that save from the cloud from that game and like put it on a flash drive? That way you can have it somewhere. I mean the ability's there, right? If you can stream a game and that server holds your save,
right.
why would you not be able to pull that save off the cloud to like then use wherever, like like, oh, if I just want to offload it onto my PC, I could then play it there or whatever. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I feel like that should have already been
right.
Not a fail safe, but an option, like automatically, like, hey, you can come and stream these games and play it, and at any time you want, you can just save it. Let's say you get a PC and you want to transfer the save over.
Right.
You should have been able to do it from the get go. Like, them not having it is probably why they're not around. Just stupid decisions.
But I feel
in
like,
my opinion.
So there's one company that does it really, really well, and it's gonna be weird for me to say, but Ubisoft does the cloud save
right
really, really well. So their Uplay Connect or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's like cross-platform, cross-save, which is really, really nice.
Convenient.
Very convenient, especially if you own 2 copies of the game for whatever reason, like I do for Assassin's Creed. But no, like that, like the ability to play, like say if you buy one full price and then another one comes up on PC for sale for like $5, and you just don't play that console anymore, but you play your brand new gaming PC that you never had before, and then like your save automatically is up there. Like that's a good technology there. Like they do it really, really, really well.
Yes.
So shouts out to Ubisoft for doing that. But I feel like they should have something in place like that for like these other anybody else basically needs to have something like that. But Steam hit 30 million online players concurrent for the first time ever.
30 mil. Damn.
Worldwide.
You know who used to pull those numbers at the peak in the heyday, dude? World of Warcraft, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember at one point they put it on a box when one of the expansions came out, and they're like, it might have been total, now that I think about it. They're like, total players, like 40 million.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, God,
a lot of
damn,
people.
dude. But I remember back in the day, that shit was wild, but I can't imagine 30 million.
There you go.
30 million people playing WoW at the same time.
That's why they have server problems.
Right. But yeah. But yeah, it's weird that Steam hadn't hit that number earlier.
I mean, it's a free account.
Exactly. Like, there's a ton of free games out there, but it's like you said, like, I guess gaming on a PC, like, we know how superior it is to game on PCs.
Correct.
Like, we both know this.
Correct.
And I think it's slowly starting to get to that point where people are like, yeah, man, I just like having the PC because you can do everything on it. And
I agree.
People are slowly just realizing that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's a great number. And it means that PC gaming is growing.
Yeah.
The community is growing. And it just leads to more things. Like the more popular that PC gaming becomes, probably the more quicker that a Sony port will come over to PC.
Yes.
They won't wait a year. Oh, there's 30 million people. That's just concurrent online players. That's not total accounts.
Right.
Online
It's just concurrent. Yeah.
So concurrent players. Jeez. Oh, there's I don't know, untold millions of people that could play our game and buy our game.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we put it out on this platform? And they're still putting it out on the platform. It just so happens to be a year later, which is a bummer. But if you you own is a PC, then the only release date is the release date that you get for that console, basically. Yeah. But then if you're a fan of that game, i.e. God of War or Bloodborne or Ratchet and Clank or whatever, because you played them back in the day, but now you don't own that console because they're very difficult to get, then you run the risk of coming across spoilers or any type of thing that happens, like that. So I just hope with all this, with all these people coming to PC that we get not exclusives, but like they don't become exclusive. They become less and less.
They lose the lure of exclusivity,
right.
Which I would think on a bigger scale, on a more grand scheme of things, like a lot more like I see Sony eventually doing it because their Spider-Man did well, their
right.
Horizon Zero
Days Gone
Dawn
did
or
well
whatever.
on PC.
Like they did well, so I can see Sony just saying, "Hey, next big title, we're not gonna wait a year. We're just gonna put it on there. We're gonna get money regardless." But then I look at companies like Nintendo
that don't even move anything.
that don't move shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, imagine if a new Pokemon game comes out
on PC.
and they instantly put it on PC.
The problem is,
fuck, and you still charge full price.
It would sell like gangbusters. The problem is that they wouldn't be able to develop them both at the same time, because the power of a PC far outweighs that of a Switch.
Right, but you're just gonna scale it down anyway.
Yeah,
you're going to like it. It's not like you're gonna have a Switch version and then it'll be like, here comes the performance mode of the Pokemon PC version,
RTX PC version.
Yeah, fucking ray tracing on this fucking Pikachu electric attack, bitch.
That'd be dope, dude.
You know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
That'd be dope. Imagine a fire blast from a Charizard.
Imagine what they could do with a Pokemon game.
Well,
if they're like, here it is on the Unreal.
Jesus. Temtem's been killing it. Actually, they had fully released not too long ago, and it's been doing pretty well.
That the clone?
That's basically a Pokemon clone, but it's an MMO as well. It's on PS5, but it's also an MMO.
Is it? Oh, it's not on PC.
It is on PC, PC and PS5. Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to look that up. So, remind me to look that game up.
All right, you got it. I'll send you a text. Matter of
fact. Anyway, but yeah, that's solid. 30 million concurrent players. That.
Yeah, man, it's exciting.
It is.
To me. That's why.
Yeah.
I just shot you a text. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, and since I got my computer, I still have yet to get a game that I was like, oh, definitely gonna play this on here. Like I was doing it for a little bit with Path of Exile, and that game fell off for me.
WoW, basically.
Playing WoW, but again, it doesn't push the computer. It doesn't, I have it on max settings. And I'm like, it can only get so good as World of Warcraft. It's cartoony, like I have all the max settings maxed out, but I'm like an actual game. Like I don't know. I just haven't picked up an actual game that's gonna push my computer to do things.
Right.
But I do see myself going back to Steam and just be like, what games are here? Okay, what's on sale? I started actually keeping up with it.
Yeah.
Like having an actual wish list and waiting for shit to come on sale to be on the lookout for certain things. Still kicking myself in the ass for not buying the stupid Tekken 7 Definitive Edition for $15. I was like,
It'll come back on sale, and
I hope it does, dude, because to get Christmas. That version with all the DLC and shit, it's like $140.
Yeah,
and it was on sale for $15. I was like, why didn't I just pick this up? But then I started thinking about it. I was like, oh, right, because I tucked myself out of it because I was like, I'm not going to be playing it. But I was like, even if I don't play it, I just have it in my fucking collection.
Yeah.
Like, god damn, dude.
But the sale's going to come back around probably around the end of Thanksgiving.
Yeah? Okay, that's cool.
They usually either do it like the end of Thanksgiving, they have a big sale for a few days, and then the winter sale comes up like
Cyber Monday,
a week before Christmas. So a week before Christmas, they'll have a whole ass sale that lasts all the way until the beginning of the year, like the 4th, like whatever Wednesday.
And they're smart with that because they know them kids are getting gift cards.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's exciting. I'm happy that all these people are picking up PCs, but definitely check out Temtem. It's a great game.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
And I got one more little itty bitty tidbit of news. A little game company called Konami. Well, they make pachinko machines now.
They do a ton of pachinko machines,
but they haven't really done anything gaming wise since Phantom Pains, or actually, what was the one after that? The Metal Gear Survive.
No, the last game I played from them for Konami, it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
They do
that gacha game. Got it. That's what it is. I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
It is a gacha game. You know why? Because any card game that you have to crack a pack.
Yep.
And it has a randomness is a gacha game.
Gacha game.
Magic the Gathering in real life is a gacha game.
Gacha game.
But
that's the original gacha game.
But the beauty of it in real life,
could you imagine?
I could just buy singles and never have to get got ever.
Right.
But in those games, I was playing Master Duel for a good minute. I was playing with Pete and John.
Yeah.
Bro.
Cracking packs, bro?
Cracking packs, but only the free shit they'll give you. And at the beginning, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
They throw so much in-game currency at you, and you keep winning and doing all this shit that you get all the in-game currency. And you just start buying packs, and it slowly dwindles down. You're like, cool, I have all this stuff. Looking around, okay, I have nothing to make an actual deck with. What the fuck? And they're like, oh, you got to make these, you got to dust these, you got to destroy these, and they give you more in-game currency. I'm like, this is a grind, dude. Like, what the fuck? And eventually I was like, yeah, I can't keep up with this game. I just couldn't. Like, I tried to play it for like 3 months. That was a good solid 3 months that I was playing it off and on.
Yeah.
But in the 3 months, they had like 6 different sets come out.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Hey, slow roll it, huh?
No, they didn't. It's just, you didn't have enough time to collect everything in the first pack before they give you, here's a new pack. And then here's a new pack. Like, I haven't even collected the first one. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh man, they know how to, it's the fear of missing out is what it is. So you have no choice but to just pop open that wallet, start spending money.
Crack open that wallet, baby.
Fuck
Slide
that, dude.
card,
Once
son.
I saw that, I was like,
tap that bunny.
I'm out. I can't do this.
So.
But anyway, back to Konami.
Konami, after years.
I'm still not a fan of Konami, by the way.
I know.
How they treated old boy.
Who? Oh, Hideo?
Hideo, yeah.
Hideo. After years of no Silent Hill, speaking of Hideo, because Hideo was supposed to do a Silent Hill game.
Yep.
After years of no Silent Hill, they just basically just came out with all kinds of shit. So they've got Beyond Silent Hill 2 for PS5.
Nice.
As an announcement.
Okay.
You're also getting 2 new games, which is called Townfall and F, right? 2 brand new Silent Hill games.
Okay.
Not in any particular order here. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
They're called.
Okay.
You're getting a new movie.
The hell?
Yeah, a new movie, merch, and more stuff as well. So, this just randomly popped up. It's going to be on PS5 only. You can wishlist it right now. It's basically Silent Hill 2 remake. And it's being developed by Bloober Team. I'll tell you what else they've done here.
I was going to say, so PS5 exclusive, but it's a remake.
For a year.
Or a remaster?
Right. It's a remake.
Remake?
Full-on
Okay.
remake.
Nice.
So, it's going to be locked to PlayStation and PC for 12 months. And then it'll come out on Xbox, I'm assuming, after that.
Get on that Game Pass, son.
Right. They also talked about the other projects. They had Townfall, which is being developed by Observation and Stories Untold. Creators No Code.
So, and Townfall is a Silent Hill game?
Correct. Silent Hill Townfall. I'm just reading through the Kotaku article here, but details are scarce. If you're familiar with No Code's work, you'll expect some deep psychological horror, that type of thing. So a psych horror game. Another project that they showed off was Return to Silent Hill, which is an upcoming film directed by Christoph Gans, who directed and wrote the 2006 movie, which I enjoyed.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. And then they have a third project that they jumped to, which was a whole new experience called Silent Hill Ascension, which is basically a live real-time interactive series, which people are kind of comparing to Until Dawn. Yeah. If you fuck up, you fuck up. Whatever. There's no reset button. That's coming out 2023. And then they have a completely new game called Silent Hill F, and they just basically showed a little bit of pre-rendered footage or whatever. But yeah, man, they after the whole thing with Hideo and not saying anything for a very, very long time, because it's been 10 years since PT with Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro came out or whatever. They canceled that Silent Hill game, that they are basically coming out with all this stuff, man. It's a lot of stuff for one little conference.
Yeah.
And I don't know where all this came from. What brought it all on, because everybody just wanted Hideo to finish the PT, right? Which eventually went on to become Death Stranding.
Yeah.
That's what.
But he says he's also working on something else now, right?
Yeah, now he's working on something else.
Yeah. But nothing has been said about the new project he's working on.
Not yet, no.
No.
But he's not with Konami anymore. He's
right? No, good. Yeah, I'm glad he's not.
So as far as Bloober Team, Blair Witch, The Medium, which came out last year for Xbox on Game Pass, PlayStation 5, and Windows. And there was another game coming out next year called Layers of Fears. And those are all psych horror games. But those are like the main things. Other than that, I mean, I could list these off. They started in 2010 with the history of Egypt, engineering, and empire, Hospital Havoc, Music Master Chopin. Hopefully,
that straight up sounds like a mobile game, dude.
it's on DS. So
oh my god,
not 3DS.
DS.
DS.
Jesus.
Double Bloob, Paper Wars, Cannon Fodder, this one's called A-Men, A-Men, never heard of it, puzzle game. Deathmatch Village, Amen 2, Basement Crawl, Brawl, Layers of Fear, which came out in 2016. Yeah, so there's...
Yeah, bullshit.
But, Blair Witch and The Medium are probably the two most high-profile games that they've released. And, yeah. But, like I said, man, exciting news from Konami. Being that these are only announcements and not with like set release dates or like way more gameplay footage, I'm gonna take this kind of with a grain of salt, especially after what they did to PT and all that stuff.
Yep.
And I think I'll wait. Like Silent Hill definitely holds a special place in my heart in the PS1 era,
does it?
PS2 era. But yeah, I'm just kind of like staying away from this one for a little bit, just based off of Konami's current track record, right? Because they don't have the greatest track record.
They don't
anymore. Like the last good thing you released was Metal Gear Solid 5: Phantom Pains, and then you did Survive, which was nobody was asking for. Who thought that was a good idea, huh? Y'all saw all the survival games out there, and you're like, let's do it with Metal Gear Solid because of the name recognition, but you fucked it up. So after that, I'm just kind of. I didn't even buy that game, thank God, but I'm just kind of like out.
I'll go get it now.
Oh, right. You're going to be playing alone. But yeah, I think that's about it for this week, man. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I had this week. You got anything else you want to talk about today, Papa?
Nope. Pretty much only had the one thing.
The one thing. Wow. Great.
Solid, bro.
Solid list there, buddy.
Yeah.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on all social medias at OS_chameleon with a K.
The new names down here.
Check
Love
the
it.
ticker below.
As always, guys, you can see me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. If you want to hit up the podcast on all things social media, it's at Option Select Pod. Or you can check out our website, optionselectpod.wordpress.com. Do us a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends, tell somebody you know who loves video games as much as we do, because we just like sharing it with you guys. So we appreciate you taking the time to listen, hang out with us for an hour and 15 minutes, whatever part of your day that you're doing, and we appreciate you very much. So take care of yourself, stay happy, stay healthy, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Later.